The morning is a time of quiet ritual. For many over the age of 60, it's a cherished period of peace before the day begins, often accompanied by a favorite beverage. It could be a warm cup of coffee, a glass of juice, or a cool, refreshing drink. We see these choices as harmless, even healthy. But what if that very first sip of the day was a silent saboteur, quietly working against your cardiovascular health and significantly raising your risk of a stroke? Most seniors are aware of the major stroke risk factors like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and a family history of cardiovascular disease. We get these checked at our annual doctor's visits. However, a growing body of evidence, supported by warnings from neurologists and cardiologists, points to a more immediate and controllable factor: our morning beverage choices. The drinks we consume on an empty stomach after a long night's fast can have a profound and rapid impact on our physiology, creating a perfect storm for a cerebrovascular event. These common drinks can trigger a cascade of negative effects. They can cause dangerous spikes in blood sugar and blood pressure, promote inflammation in our arteries, thicken the blood, and ultimately reduce the vital flow of oxygen to the brain. The most alarming part is that these habits often feel normal, comfortable, and even beneficial. This guide will delve into the 5 most critical morning drink habits that directly influence stroke risk in older adults. We will explore the science behind why some popular choices are so dangerous, and more importantly, what life-saving alternatives you can embrace. For anyone over 60, or for those who care for them, this is not just information. It's a critical roadmap to protecting your brain and securing a healthier future, starting tomorrow morning. 1. The deceptive danger: sweetened iced coffee. On a warm morning, a chilled, sweet iced coffee can feel like a delightful treat. However, when you deconstruct the popular versions from coffee shops or homemade concoctions with flavored syrups and creams, you uncover a significant threat to your vascular health. The problem: the issue lies in the potent combination of high sugar content and caffeine. When consumed first thing in the morning, this duo acts as a double whammy on your cardiovascular system. The large sugar load, often from syrups, whipped cream, and sweetened milk alternatives, causes a rapid surge in blood glucose. Your pancreas responds by releasing a flood of insulin to manage this sugar, but this process itself can cause inflammation within the delicate lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium. Simultaneously, the caffeine constricts blood vessels and can cause a sharp, albeit temporary, increase in blood pressure. For an aging cardiovascular system, where arteries may already be less flexible, this sudden pressure spike forces the heart to work much harder. This combination thickens the blood, increases viscosity, and makes the formation of dangerous blood clots, the primary cause of ischemic strokes, far more likely. Furthermore, many flavored creamers and syrups contain hidden sodium and unhealthy fats, adding further strain to your heart. The smarter swap: you don't have to give up your morning coffee. The key is to take control of the ingredients. Brew at home. Switch to unsweetened cold brew or chilled black coffee. Healthy additions: if you need flavor, use a splash of unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, or regular milk. Add a dash of cinnamon, which can help regulate blood sugar, or a drop of pure vanilla extract instead of sugary syrups. Hydrate first. Never let coffee be the first liquid that passes your lips. Drink a full glass of water first to rehydrate your system before introducing a diuretic like caffeine. 2. The health halo trap: packaged fruit juice. Fruit is healthy, so fruit juice must be healthy, right? This is one of the most pervasive and dangerous misconceptions in modern nutrition, especially for seniors. Packaged juices, even those labeled 100% juice or not from concentrate, are a concentrated sugar bomb. The problem: when a whole fruit is processed into juice, its most valuable component for blood sugar regulation, fiber, is stripped away. Without fiber to slow down absorption, the fructose, fruit sugar, hits your bloodstream with incredible speed. This creates a glycemic response similar to that of drinking a can of soda, causing a dramatic spike in blood sugar and insulin. This recurring morning ritual of a sugar flood can lead to insulin resistance over time, a precursor to type 2 diabetes and a major risk factor for stroke. The rapid rise in blood sugar also contributes to chronic inflammation, which damages artery walls, making them stiff and susceptible to plaque buildup, atherosclerosis. Your brain requires a steady, slow release of energy to function optimally, not a volatile flood of sugar that stresses the entire cardiovascular system. The Smarter Swap. For a natural energy and electrolyte boost, turn to nature. Warm lemon water with a pinch of salt. A glass of warm water with the juice of half a lemon and a tiny pinch of Himalayan or sea salt provides hydration and a natural balance of minerals to start your day. Herbal teas. Peppermint or ginger tea can be wonderfully invigorating and aid digestion without any of the harmful stimulants or sugars. 5. The single biggest mistake: skipping water. Entirely. We've covered what not to drink, but the single most critical and life-saving morning habit is about what you must drink. The biggest mistake most seniors make happens before they even think about coffee or tea. They fail to drink water. The problem: after sleeping for 7 to 8 hours, your body is in a state of natural dehydration. During the night, you lose water through breathing and perspiration. This leads to a state known as hemoconcentration, where your blood volume decreases and your blood becomes thicker and more concentrated. For a senior, this thickened blood is incredibly dangerous. It forces the heart to pump harder to push the viscous fluid through narrowing blood vessels, and it dramatically increases the risk of a blood clot forming and traveling to the brain. To make matters worse, the natural thirst mechanism weakens with age. This means you may not even feel thirsty, even when your body is desperately craving fluid. Driving your body in this dehydrated state first thing in the morning is like driving a car without oil. You are courting catastrophic failure. The life-saving solution: make water your absolute first priority. The bedside rule: keep a glass of water on your nightstand. Before your feet even touch the floor in the morning, drink the entire glass. Make it room temperature. Cold water can be a shock to the system. Room temperature water is absorbed more easily and gently awakens your digestive tract. 1 full glass, no excuses. Before any coffee, tea, or food, consume at least 8 to 12 ounces, 250–350 milliliters, of plain, pure water. This simple act rehydrates your cells, thins your blood, flushes toxins from your kidneys, and gives your brain and heart the fluid they need to function safely and effectively. Of all the advice in this guide, this is the most powerful. This single, simple habit can do more to lower your immediate morning stroke risk than almost any other action you can take. Your first sip matters, Dorster. The power to protect your brain health is very much in your hands, and it starts with the first glass you raise to your lips each day. By avoiding these sugary, chemical-laden drinks and embracing the simple, profound benefits of water, you are not just quenching your thirst, you are actively defending yourself against a life-altering stroke. It's a small change in your routine that yields an enormous return in health, vitality, and peace of mind. Make the switch starting tomorrow. Your brain will thank you for it.